Alright guys, hope you're doing well. So, what I'm going to show you in this video is a little tool, well, quite a powerful tool to be fair, which allows you to ask questions on hair analysis and mineral balancing. Now of course, everyone wants to know more about HTMA and mineral balancing, and what I actually find is that there's some pretty not great data and information out there. It's not very good. So for anyone that's used ChatGPT recently, they've got the new model out 4.0. It's exceptionally good. Now what I've done is I've actually trained a HTMA and mineral balancing model. So it uses the power of ChatGPT 4, the latest one, 4.0 I think it's called, but with the additional teaching of mineral balancing and HTMA, and we've taught the app on a very, very wide subject on hair analysis and mineral balancing. So it's really, really, really useful for just asking quick questions, getting answers, getting some information about answers you might not be aware of, yeah, so far I'm loving it. So I'm going to show you how it works, how you can use it. So interestingly, yesterday I actually did a Q&A on the Hair Analysis app Instagram account. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to run some of these questions through this new ChatGPT bot that I've specifically taught on hair analysis and mineral balancing. So I'm taking my first few days break since starting mineral balancing 3 months ago. Why do I feel better? So I am taking a break from mineral balancing for a while and notice that I feel better. Why is this? Alright, so let's see what it says. And yeah, you can ask it, thousands and thousands of different questions, and it really comes back. So let's see what it says. Taking a break from mineral balancing may lead to feeling better for several reasons. Firstly, it's possible that your body needed some time off from the program to rest, restore and balance. Perfect response. It's kind of what I said in the response on here. It's because basically the program is essentially a detoxification program in the beginning. The idea of the program is to remove all of the toxins from your body so your body can actually work better. A good way to describe it is, let's say the engine is full of mud, dirt, whatever. In order for that to work properly, we need to get the stuff out. While we're getting the stuff out, similar to if you take your car for a jet wash, it's pretty dirty. You're not feeling pretty good, you're feeling detoxy. But once it's all washed away for a bit, even if it's not fully washed away, you turn the engine on again after you finish the jet washing, and you notice it's running better than what it was last time. Secondly, certain symptoms or reactions you're experiencing during the program may have subsided naturally over time. Additionally, other lifestyle factors such as stress reduction or change in diet could also contribute to feeling better. It's important to note that individual experiences vary. You must consult with a practitioner. So yeah, the main thing really is that firstly, it's possible your body needed some time off from the program to rest and restore balance. So that's what happens. It restores balance. If you take a break from the program, it allows your body to create more equilibrium. Brilliant response. Alright, let's see what's next. What do you think about B6 toxicity? Okay. What do you think about B6 toxicity? So I can't see it very well. It's on a projector. Alright, let's see what it says. Alright, B6 toxicity, also known as vitamin B6 overdose or pyridoxine toxicity, that's important to know, can occur when excessive amounts of B6 are consumed. High dose of B6 vitamin supplements, typically above the recommended daily allowance, may lead to adverse effects on health. I spotted this a few years ago with some of the Endomet supplements. When you're using an inactive version of B6, the body has to convert it into the active version, which is P5P in the liver. Most people's livers are not functioning correctly at all, and that causes an increase in B6 toxicity because the body struggles to do the conversion process. Symptoms include numbness, tingling in extremities, neuropathy, coordination problems, sensory changes. I'm just going to add in here, what about if someone took P5P? P5P, also known as pyridoxal 5-phosphate, is an active form of vitamin B6. It's generally considered to be safer and more bioavailable than other forms of B6 supplements. However, it's still important to exercise caution and adhere to the recommended dosage guidelines. That's good quality advice. P5P has a low risk of toxicity to others. However, excess intake can lead to adverse effects. It's kind of common sense. If you have too much of anything, it's going to lead to problems. But essentially, what I've just said, it's saying to us that P5P is a better version. It's more active. The body doesn't have to do the conversion. You know, great response. Alright, so let's see. Can certain supplements in the protocol cause vertigo-like dizziness? Alright, let's see what it says to this one. Alright, so it says, yes, certain supplements in the protocol can cause potential dizziness or vertigo side effects. However, without specific information on the exact supplements being referred to, it is difficult to be more precise. Dizziness can occur due to various factors, including sensitivities, interactions with other medications, supplements, dosage levels, and underlying conditions. If you experience dizziness or vertigo while taking supplements as part of your protocol, it's important to consult with an healthcare professional, provider, or qualified practitioner. I think that's a good response, and I think it's a response it should have said. You know, this needs context. Like I said in the response, manganese dumping can cause this. However, at times you may be on the wrong program. For example, taking slow ox supplements when you move into fat stocks, or low NAK supplements when you switch to high can give that sensation. In these cases, program change is necessary. So in essence, it's give a good quality response by basically saying there's a lot of different factors involved. If I was to write what toxin release can cause vertigo and dizziness, let's see what that says. Sometimes, you know, you got to feed the system information, you know, not just like a question that doesn't really, it's a bit loose, it's a bit diluted. Sometimes you got to ask it more specific questions. There are several toxins when released during detoxification can contribute to symptoms of vertigo and dizziness. These include heavy metals such as lead, mercury, aluminum, as well as other certain chemicals and solvents like pesticides. During the process of detoxification, these toxins can be mobilized from tissues and into circulation before being eliminated from the body. As they circulate in the bloodstream, they may affect various systems, including the nervous system and inner ear balance mechanisms, leading to symptoms such as vertigo and dizziness. It is important to know that individual response to toxin release can vary greatly, and overall factors like health status, toxic burden levels, and individual sensitivity. Some individuals may experience minimal or no symptoms during detoxification, while others have more pronounced reactions. If you experience vertigo or dizziness, speak to a practitioner. So again, good response. So I'll probably just do one more, and then I'll maybe ask a few other questions. Do you recommend melatonin during a protocol? This will probably refer us to a practitioner. There we go. I don't have personal opinions. However, melatonin is a hormone that helps regulate sleep-wake cycles and can be used as a supplement to assist with sleep-related issues. It is recommended to speak to a healthcare practitioner. If you're considering using melatonin during a protocol, it's you need to speak to a practitioner basically. But one thing you could say is, what are some supplements or modalities I can use to increase sleep on the program? So again, we're just refining the question a little bit to extract deeper data from the system. Alright, so it's recommended magnesium. That's one thing that we recommend. We recommend extra pyramine. It's recommended Herbal remedies, chamomile, passion flower, lavender, they're all very useful. We do recommend them on the program. Sleep hygiene practices, so a bedtime routine, making sure you feel calm, dimming the lights, avoiding stimulating activities. Stress management techniques, mindfulness, tai chi, a little bit of yoga, it's all recommended. Light exposure, etc. Alright, let's think about some other questions we could potentially ask it that's more related to the program. So you could ask things like, what is a heel pattern? So if you're a bit unsure about what a heel pattern is, because we've trained this on HTMA mineral balancing information, it's going to give you, good quality data. So a hill pattern, as discussed in this context, is present when a calcium magnesium ratio is above 5 and sodium potassium ratio is above around 4 to 5. There you go. On an ARL chart, it appears like an inverted U shape, resembling a hill or a mountain. Great response. Let's see what else we can talk about. What are the things on the program I can do to help with Candida? Alright, so when addressing Candida as part of a comprehensive health protocol, here are some general advice. Low sugar diet, probiotics, we do recommend some sauerkraut, kefir, antifungal supplements, garlic, we do recommend that, oregano, grapefruit seed, powder orco tea, that is something that we recommend, NAC, omega-3, glutamine, stress management techniques, so it's really good. So let's give me a brief overview of the healing program and the main modalities within it. Okay, this is going to be the final one. The healing program, also known as the Mineral Balancer program, is a holistic approach aimed at promoting overall health. Let's wait for it to finish. Overall health and well-being. It focuses on restoring mineral imbalances to the body to support optimal functioning in systems. The main modalities within the healing program include the hair analysis test, nutritional supplements, diet and lifestyle medications, detoxification protocols such as enemas and saunas, lifestyle adjustments, stress reduction techniques, lifestyle recommendations. Yeah, fantastic. Staying hydrated, sun exposure, brilliant. Tell me more about how we can balance hormones on the program. So yeah, I'm starting to use this. The bot's been offline for a while, just because it was really expensive to run, to be honest. But we made some tweaks. We made it more affordable. I'll show you how we can use it. So yeah, it's just talking about nutritional support, detoxification, using saunas, using enemas to facilitate toxin removal, for hormones, stress management, gut health, balanced lifestyle, a personalised approach to the mineral balancing program. So yeah, it's really useful. You can ask it basically anything and you'll get a decent response. So this used to only be available as part of the gold membership, which is obviously quite expensive because of some of the recent changes in how the API works in ChatGPT. You can get this for £9.99 per month, which works out at around $12. It is included in the gold membership, so you don't need to buy this as separate, and it's just going to basically allow you to just ask questions over and over again about anything that's you're thinking about on the program. you know, how to help with detoxification. So, you know, I am going through copper dump. What things can I do? So, you know, the thing is with this, I mean, you can actually go and research all of this on Google yourself if you want to, and find, you know, information about how to help with copper dumps. So all I'm providing is a chat GPT like functionality that basically does the same thing. But yeah, it obviously speeds up the time. So rest and self-care, plenty of rest and relaxation, deep breathing exercises, taking soothing baths, hydration, adjust the supplement intake, temporarily reducing certain supplements that may be contributing to the intensity. That's something I teach quite a lot. Supporting liver function, using things like NAC, dandelion root tea. This is really great advice, really. Increased vegetable consumption to help support the detoxification elimination pathways. Coffee enemas to enhance the liver detoxification. You know, it talks about if you're getting skin rashes and headaches, it can apply some soothing creams or lotions. If you're getting digestive disturbances, you can have light meals and avoid triggering foods. Engage in meditation, deep breathing exercises, light yoga. And then at the end, you know, it will always say, remember that everyone's experience during a copper dump can be quite unique. It's essential to work closely with a qualified practitioner who can provide personal guidance. So there's always going to be a disclaimer there. So that's everything. If you are interested, then head to hairanalysis.report, sign up for a membership on the home page if you've not already got a gold membership. Yeah, I'm gonna add a membership button here at the top. But if you click on sign up and then go to buy membership, it'll be in there. But I'm gonna add a little button here. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and catch you soon.